The Nigeria government is on Tuesday validated, adopted and moved to implement a draft roadmap for the Nigeria pledges for a global compact for refugees. The Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and IDPs noted that the primary aim of a global compact for refugees is to ease the pressure of host communities to enhance refugees' self-reliance and also to expand access to country solutions. KAFTAN TV correspondent Bennett Uku has more on the story.
Credible statistics indicate that the world is currently facing the highest levels of displacement ever in history, with 80 million people forced from their homes either by war, internal conflicts, drought, or poor economies globally. Among this are 26.4 million refugees, 4.1 million asylum seekers, 48 million internally displaced persons, and 4.2 stateless persons. At the stakeholders meeting, the Federal Commissioner, National Commission for Refugees, Migrants and IDPs noted that the Global Compact on Refugees represents the political will and ambition of the international community as a whole for strengthening cooperation and solidarity with displaced persons and affected host communities, taking a whole of society approach.
And we're working as stakeholders to come up with an implementation plan so that everybody can own their role and we have high chances of achieving and fulfilling our pledges as a country. They will address issues of protection, issues of durable solutions, issues of livelihood and support, issues of self-reliance for all persons of concern. We get to achieve it by the implementation plan. We have a plan of action. That's what we're going to validate today and adopt as a team. It's a teamwork, and this will help give us clarity in terms of who is doing what and in terms of how we can work better with the state governments and the state organs.
The Compact on Refugees strengthens protection capacity because we're talking about a whole of society approach to protecting refugees and internally displaced persons. So basically what it means is that we're all joining forces, we're all joining hands. It's no longer just reserved for a few institutions within a state. So it enhances their protection because governments are recommitting themselves to ensuring that refugees have, for example, identity documents. They are allowed to access national basic services. So in that way, you enhance refugee protection.
The representative from the Borno State Governor reiterated the support of the state for refugees by providing them protective environment and also made a call to stakeholders for financial support to ease the conditions of refugees for safety and dignity.
And we are working very close with the Commission and UNHCR to see that our people come back in safety, in dignity, and we also respect all the international protocols, instruments, and treaties on return of refugees, IDPs to their original location, ancestral homes. We respect all this convention. However, there are a lot of challenges, especially resources. It is resource-consuming and resource-demanding activities. So we would like to bring to the kind notice of all our stakeholders, especially Refugee Commission and Federal Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs, including the House Committee, who are responsible for giving the financial support to give this very framework and other related framework the necessary financial backing.
Chairman House Committee on IDPs and Refugee, Mohammed Umar Jega, who made the move for the adoption and signing of the communique on the Global Compact on Refugee Roadmap, assured Nigerians on the workable stakes of roadmap for the betterment of refugees.
Very important working documents for this country because they give the roadmap all the ministries, the line ministries that are required to ensure that this document became effective and sustainable. Part of the committee that worked out this document, and we're sure they took part in all the deliberations. All the responsibilities of each line ministry are here. They know their commitment. So the Nigerian government is committed to ensure that people of concern are really catered for. The commitment that Nigerian government made in 2018 are now revalidated to ensure that they are effective and to reach to those people that is directed.
The implementation of the GCFR pledges requires an effective institutional framework to ensure a results-based implementation, which the Commission, through its internal mechanism, pledges to establish follow-up arrangements for seamless coordination of all activities for the refugees.